first Blackness, then AI, the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. So last time we were playing as Ryuki, we were questioning everyone who was on the scene when the half-body appeared, and no one seemed to know anything. And after we questioned everyone, and some strange adult man proposed to a teenage girl because her song and dance cleaned the darkness from his heart. And we were all very awkward about that. We decided we were going to just go back to Abyss headquarters. So, that is where we are taking off from.
Well, Ryuki, I'm counting on you.
God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
Wait, the Ferris wheel?
I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting for you.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy bunny!
That co-appearance was like a dream come true.
Right, this guy. Oh, hold on. No, I always do it too late. I'd go to the menu now, because that I always do too late when that icon comes up to just go straight there. Hello. What kind of dream did I have last night? Well, you know, I don't really remember my dreams. My dreams don't really have any kind of story or anything. They're just sort of incoherent snippets of things happening. I could tell you the last thing I remember from a recent dream. So, okay, over the pandemic, I painted the room that I'm in, the room that I stream from, because it's been a long time since it was painted. And I spent a lot of time trying to get the edging right. You know the edging has to be just right. And, the part where you have different, parts of color bordering each other, like the wall and the ceiling, you know, it's kind of hard to get those edges real straight and hard, and I can't think of another way to say it without making it sound like I'm talking about edging you, but I'm not. I'm talking about edging the walls. And I ended up doing pretty well, I think. And I remember a dream that I had a few nights ago is I was lying down in my bed, looking up, and the edges were all completely ragged and bad, and I was like, what the hell? How could this happen? And later on, of course, I woke up and it wasn't like that. That was just something I saw in the dream. I don't remember anything else about that dream. Was there any sort of story going on? Anything happening before or after that? I don't know. I just remember what happened to my edges. Why are my edges so bad now? That's all I remember. Okay, so how does that interpret what we have here? Dream of getting arrested, dream of getting killed, dream of staying at the hospital, dream of getting chased. It doesn't really match any of these. Have I ever had any of these dreams? Dream of getting chased. I don't remember that happening. Dream of getting arrested, no. Dream of staying at the hospital. You know, even though I did stay at the hospital that one time 3 years ago, even though I did, I never dreamed about it. Dream of getting killed. Well, this was a long time ago. I was a kid. I did have a dream. You know when people say if you get killed in your dream, you die in real life? I've always known that's not actually true, because when I was young, I did have a dream where I was killed by Darth Vader. I was in a Toys R Us, and Darth Vader appeared and ran me through with his lightsaber, and I died. So that's how I've always known you don't actually die in real life. Mean old Darth Vader. What was he even doing in that Toys R Us? So I'll say I dreamed of being killed. A bewitching female demon shows up to signing its sex. No, I actually have not had that dream. Look, I wouldn't say no to that dream. I'm just saying I've never had that. I don't know why you're even mentioning this. Okay. We're leaving, right? No, wait, map is not appearing. Why is map not appearing? Was there something else that we should talk about? I didn't think there was. Meow. Yes, meow.
What are you doing?
Meow.
Haven't you heard?
What?
If you meow at a lucky cat statue, happiness will come your way.
Is that right?
I see.
Are you lying to me right now? Are you lying to me to get me to meow at the statue?
Kizzy, if you wanted to change the light bulbs or something, you can stack the cases there and stand on top of them.
Oh, Oda. I mean, some people suggested maybe Oda might be a little bit more respectable since he has a job and everything now. Clearly, no.
No, thank you. I have absolutely no desire to do so.
I'll stand on the beer cases for you, Oda. Whee! Like a little slide whistling sound. Well, it doesn't look like I can talk to Kizuna or Lin. But usually when I'm done with a place, the map icon appears. Is there something else I should look at? Most everything is gray. Flicking this analog stick to get... No! Okay, I'm gonna use the mouse. You're gonna use... Hold on. Okay. Phone. Who was phone? It's cordless phone. I mean, maybe it's okay to just leave. Actually, I can't leave, can I? For I'm not actually getting the icon for a map. I mean, there is a... Actually, no. Map button does not do anything. Alright. Oda refuses to let us leave his restaurant. Fine. How are these labeled, by the way? 210 Converge Chapter 0, 210 Mizuki Chapter 0, 210 Ryuki Chapter 0, 210 Ryuki Chapter... 211 Ryuki Chapter 1. Converge Chapter 0. So both... If both characters are in the chapter, it's labeled as Converge. It says Chapter 0, so would we assume that there are more Converged chapters? Everything after that. I have not reached that chapter. It's incomplete. What's the summary say about this? 6 years ago, 211, Ryuki begins his investigation Studio Divida with his partner Eyeball Tama. He starts by talking to the people at the scene. Alright, so... Alright, the only one not checked is the diner. Alright, so I guess we're restarting the diner. Don't know if that was the way I should have done that, but...
Man, this sucks.
I mean, I'm time traveling here, Mizuki. We already had this conversation. I know everything you're gonna say.
Iris had an issue knowing as...
Oh, so... And I am...
Sorry, I just...
Oh, he is so...
Tama.
18 in other...
You see, it's not actually a glitch. It's that since we have Tama in our head, she's able to alter our consciousness. So it just feels like we're fast forwarding through these conversations.
Yeah.
Of course. That's for now.
Are you?
Oh, did you...
Yeah.
It's an advantage to having the AI ball.
Oh, it's... that's...
Ota?
Well...
He's the strange man who has the darkness in his heart.
Wouldn't it?
It would be so great.
No.
His mother...
Mr.
Probably... Yes.
I'll just
A game player.
Hey, kids, don't.
Oh,
Want to see the dance. I was even more impressive the second time. Okay, our trigger does that.
Actually,
Now, we have an.
Okay, now we have enough information. All right, now let's go to Abyss HQ.
You're
Wow.
Back to Abyss?
We have a fancy car that they cart us around in.
yeah. I want to reorganize the information I have so far.
I mean, when we saw where Date lived in the first game, I didn't get the impression that Abyss had that high of a budget outside of the whole sync machine thing. Now this is quite fancy.
Then why don't you just do it in this limousine?
Oh, right. I guess I could.
Oh, but they did say that Ryuki is a rich kid. They did say that in his bio, so this might just be his personal car. There's a woman sitting on the seat. A woman? Roar like a vicious beast.
Shut up! Stop shouting!
But you surprised me. I thought that the ghost of an S&M pervert with a police uniform fetish who died in a tanning booth had come to haunt me.
It can still be that.
Haven't I showed you this body many times over the past 6 months?
I'm still not used to it. Your body is semi-transparent, and I can only see you in the left side of my vision. So, why did you come out?
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way.
Obviously, Aiba would not have been able to take this form, otherwise Date would have never have gotten anything done. About the reason Jin's right half suddenly appeared.
Isn't that what you're investigating for?
Yeah, but remember what Mr. Date and Iris said?
For some reason, just the right half. Like it traveled through time and space.
Maybe that body teleported here from some other world.
I mean, the fact that they're just saying it this early in the game means it's not that, but I mean, what else could it be?
The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension. And that split the body in two.
I think it checks out.
Don't tell me you believe that.
No, just... for some reason, it's stuck in my head.
Let's organize information.
There isn't much useful information to sort out in the first place. If I had to say one thing, it would be the ViewCube video and that QR code link. By the way, I'm going to cut down on the word salad and call it QR video from now on. The teeny bit of information we got from that QR video is pretty much all we have.
You don't know? I think it was about half a year ago. A video similar to that one went viral. Everyone was talking about it online.
The mysterious video known as Bats 490, correct?
There's a code hidden inside Bats 490.
They say the code reveals a specific location.
Everyone who visits that place is said to have gone missing. They all left behind the same message. I've learned the secret of the world. Hey, Tama. Is Bats 490 still up anywhere on the internet?
I looked it up. Here it is.
I have no idea what it's supposed to mean.
They say there's a hidden message inside, but I can't even tell where we're supposed to look.
Well, I mean, you extract the audio, and then you look at the waveform, and then you see, like, the Morse code that the spikes in the waveform create, and then you decode that to find the coordinates to the secret of the world. Have you even tried that, Tama? Have you even tried that? What do you think of this car?
Honestly, it reeks of bad taste. Makes me want to puke just looking at it.
It is quite ostentatious.
Keep talking like that, and I'll throw you out the window.
Then you'd be a goner too. I'm the one driving this car, you know.
Wow. Date insisted on driving his own car.
Why don't you take the leap and buy a different car?
I can't. This car is all I have of my parents.
Oh, it's an emotional car. There's familial value.
Your parents passed away, didn't they?
Yeah, in an airplane crash when I was young. From then on, I was living with my younger brother. But 6 years ago...
6 years ago.
He also...
Well, this is already 6 years ago. There's another 6 years ago. We're adding on the 6 years ago's now. In the present day, that would be 12 years ago. Where did Bats 490 come from?
Same as the QR video. It was originally uploaded to ViewCube, then it spread from there. The account holder is unknown.
In any case, Bats 490 is the only lead we have right now. If we can figure it out, maybe it'll lead to the QR video.
Ryuki, you have a call. It's from Mizuki.
Mizuki?
I'm connecting her.
Oh, Ryuki? I got your number from boss.
You know, something that just occurs to me. As someone who really doesn't like taking phone calls, the idea of phone calls being transmitted to my brain and my AI eyeball automatically saying, I'll pick up and put you through. Wait, no, don't do that. Let it go to voicemail. If it's important, I can always call it, but no!
I remembered something about Bats 490. I thought maybe it could lead to a clue.
What did you remember?
Someone in my class at school actually figured it out. He decoded the hidden message in Bats 490.
He did?
His name is Shoma Enda. He might know something, so I would go find him. Anyway, see ya!
That's convenient.
Shoma. Isn't that?
Andy's Komeiji's.
Even more convenient. We know his dad. He can introduce us.
Shoma, you know what happened last night, right? The QR code displayed on that sign. There was a link in it leading to a video. We're calling it the QR video. I wanted to talk to you about it. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
He doesn't mind if we ask, but who knows if he'll answer. Alright. Actually, I didn't really look around the car before talking to Tama. I guess I should look around the room. It's a toy robot.
It's old. Looks like a memento for the Quiz King.
Quiz King trophy. Is this a puppet for the quiz? Toolbox? Closet? Weird.
Add a rooster.
Oh, we know Add a Rabbit.
Add a rooster?
It's a character.
The kitchen. The refrigerator.
What is that on top?
Looks like earthenware. Maybe it's some sort of device?
It's a CRT TV. But do you think it can pick up digital broadcasts?
It could, with a dedicated tuner.
Strange protrusion on top. Okay, so you know that Shoma is hardcore into some retro gaming. He had to get the big CRT. He doesn't care for these modern screens. He needs the authenticity of scan lines. Wait, I know. That's how we're going to get him to open up. I'm going to say, Shoma, you know, I think when I hook up my Super Nintendo to my LCD TV and play some of the Chrono Trigger, I set it so the game stretches across the entire screen. I feel I don't want to waste the real estate on my screen, and the game just simply looks better when I do that. What do you think about that, Shoma? And then we will have to defend ourselves as Shoma lunges across the table at us. Oh, what's up there?
You laugh more often than you breathe.
It's a lucky laugh game. The face parts are all out of order. That's a game?
Is this a poem written by Komeiji? It says, "It's okay to fall off the horse. You're a saddle after all."
Kinky.
Wait, this was supposed to be touching?
Tama was touched.
A picture of Ame no Uzume, a goddess from Japanese mythology. Supposedly, she is the goddess of entertainment and laughter.
I think that might be everything. Oh, what's the buzzer? Right, that's from the quiz show. It's holding a machine part. It's a machine part. Here's a Shoma. What are you making?
What are you making? Don't tell me it's a bomb.
I mean, it might be. About your father.
Just to confirm, your father is Andes Komeiji, and his real name is Yoneharu Enda. Is that right?
About Mizuki.
I heard you went to the same elementary school as Mizuki? She's actually the one who told me about you.
Look, it's Shoma. He's working on something in silence. Alright, about the BATS 490 code.
You know about the video called BATS 490, right? I have a feeling it's related to the QR video somehow. You solved the code in BATS 490, didn't you? And it showed you a certain location. Am I right?
He's completely ignoring you.
Alright, Tama. Clearly, he's into devices. So, what I want you to do is I want you to shoot out of my eye socket and grab his face. Like, he won't be able to ignore that. He'll either think it's frightening or cool.
Maybe because he's wearing headphones.
No, that's not it. There's no sound coming from them. Chastity belt on his heart must be locked tightly.
That's quite a metaphor.
What kind of metaphor is that?
You won't be able to see his uvula unless you open that lock.
I don't know if I like the direction this conversation is going, Tama.
So what you mean is, he probably won't speak unless you can find the key to his heart, I'm guessing.
There might be a key somewhere in this room. Let's find it.
A key to open the lock on his heart.
Hold on, Shoma. Apparently, I have to look for the key to your metaphorical chastity belt. It's metaphorical. What kind of vintage items do I like? Instrument, jeans, automobile, beautiful women. Vintage beautiful women? I mean, what do you mean? Like, do I want to collect Playboys from the 80s or some such? I mean, Date, he was into that. He liked the vintage magazines. We remember that. Vintage jeans? No real interest in that. Instruments? I honestly wouldn't know the difference between, like, an older instrument and a newer one? Like if someone had a vintage saxophone or some such, how is that different from a modern one? I don't know. A vintage automobile is something that's much more recognizable, so let's go with that. I'm gonna ride that. That's sexy. What? I don't understand any of these answers that you're giving me. I don't understand them. Like I said, Shoma, I have to find the key to your metaphorical chastity belt. It's only a metaphor. Don't be concerned.
It's no use talking to him, I think. You'll have to find the key to his chastity belt first.
Please stop saying that. He's working on something in silence. Pop quiz, Shoma.
Yes, Shoma. What is your answer?
That did not work on him.
Why don't you try going under the kotatsu?
What? Why do you want me to do that, Tama?
He'd probably run away.
You want me to, like, grab him underneath the table? Kotatsu. It's very warm.
Do you want to watch TV together?
Yeah, let's ask about his protrusion. I can't ask about the protrusion.
God, please help.
You can help yourself.
God's not helping. The poem's probably not the key.
Want to play Lucky Laugh together?
Yeah.
That robot is so cool.
It's from Shoma's perspective. You're sitting here.
Mr. Komeiji used to be amazing.
It's a stranger who came in your house.
But he still is, of course.
You're just looking around saying how everything's cool. You're just waiting for him to leave. Oh, X-ray.
What is that?
It looks like a robot. I tried searching, but it looks like it's not commercially available.
Wait, that's not... Fuckbot 3000.
A homemade robot, huh?
Look at those grippers.
Hey, Shoma. Would you mind showing me the robot in your closet?
Huh? How do you know about that?
I'm magic, Shoma. I'm a magic man.
Oh, well,
You have no secrets from me, Shoma.
Tell him you heard it from Komeiji.
Right. I heard about it from Mr. Komeiji.
From my dad?
That's right.
Okay, then. Just for a bit, okay?
Well, that's bigger than I thought it would be. But like I said, look at those grippers.
Need that?
Yeah. I call it Robata.
I have a more descriptive name for you, Shoma, if you're interested.
All by yourself?
Uh-huh. There's a junk shop in Akiba. I got all the parts there. This robot only has one tire. It uses a gyro to keep its balance. Fine-tuning it is really hard.
A robot. Yep, that's what it is. It is absolutely a robot. Compliment strongly.
That's really amazing. I can't believe a grade schooler made a robot all by himself. A genius like you must be 1 in 100 million.
No, I'm not that special.
Looks like the lock is opened.
We unlocked his chastity belt.
Looks like it.
About Mizuki.
She's just a classmate. We're not friends or anything. I don't talk to her much.
Do you talk to anyone much, Shoma?
Do you wish you could talk to her more?
No. Of course not.
Even though she's cute?
That Uggo? She's not cute at all.
Uggo?
This temperature is rising. That was clearly a lie.
Yeah, I could tell.
It's not like I want Mizuki to break me in half or anything. That baka. About your father.
Yeah. Andy's Komeiji is my dad. But sorry. I don't really want to talk about him.
Why not?
Well, because... Why does it matter?
It's his head, isn't it? You don't like thinking about his head? I understand that.
Now, I think it's about time we get back to why I'm here.
I solved it. The BATS 490 code. I solved it.
How?
I have to go soon. So I'll tell you the short version.
That's fine. Please just tell me. The video's hidden message pointed to a certain location, right?
Yeah.
And where is that?
Horadori Lab. The Horadori Institute of Genetics.
All right, we're going. We're here already.
I heard about it last night on the news.
Man, you could tell this man is smart. He's genetically enhanced his brain.
Truly unprecedented. What a mysterious case. I am Chikara Horadori, the director of this research institute.
He hasn't retired yet. His 60th birthday was last year.
Well, when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. That's what they say. It's what they always told me. I like how there's just these big glass cylinders full of colored liquid.
Looks like a grotesque monster might be trapped inside.
I actually like grotesque things.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, dubious liquid. Are there any, like, eyeballs? Any G-types growing in these? Center monitor. Medicine bottle. Desk. Scientist. Typical protective garb. Wait, why are we not wearing protective garb? Look at these space suits these guys are wearing. Should we be wearing something?
Ryuki, would you drink that fluid inside the test tube?
Absolutely not.
Why not? You might develop superpowers.
But what if I turned into a giant, green, muscular freak?
That would be awesome.
I mean, it's worth a try. But no, Ryuki would rather die than drink it. There's a flask. We don't need to get ye flask. It's already here. All right. About this institute.
We mainly conduct research on gene therapy through genome editing here. Are you familiar with genome editing?
I'm familiar with the version of it that has appeared in video games, yes.
Site-specific nucleases. An artificial restriction enzyme known as CRISPR-Cas9 is commonplace these days. Genome editing is a technique that uses this enzyme to splice, replace, and bind any base sequence of DNA.
Come on, Ryuki. Surely we could understand that much.
In other words, it's technology that rewrites DNA.
Indeed. Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome editing method we call Purge.
Why do you call it that? It sounds ominous.
With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat. For example, severe congenital heart diseases are now curable. But that's not all. In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable.
I like how you have the crazy eyes when you say that. You chose the crazy eye expression when you started talking about immortality to me. Immortality?
Oh, but I don't mean your body will be invincible. Death can still occur via trauma, ingesting poison, viral infections, this sort of thing. However, it can make death due to old age a thing of the past.
Can Purge really do that?
Indeed. The body's deterioration due to aging can be prevented by rewriting all of its DNA, maintaining a permanent state of youth. However, this has not yet been proven. It's still in its experimental stage. But it won't be long until our hypothesis is substantiated.
And how do you intend to substantiate your hypothesis, Doctor?
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, of course. Well, of course. What the problem with it, as we know, would be that only a certain few would be able to partake in it. It's not like it would be for everyone. And the technology sounds good, but you think about how it would be put into practice. It'd only be people like Ryuki, who are ridiculously rich, who would be able to get the immortality treatment. Not like someone like Mizuki, who well, no, Mizuki is rich because she does own Lemniscate. Does Iris have any money? Like, maybe? I don't know what she's making as an idol. I don't know. Well, okay, so Oda doesn't have much money. And, okay, so I think I'm fighting against my own argument. Because if Oda doesn't get to be immortal because he doesn't have money, I guess that's a good outcome. So, okay, I have to rethink that. I have to rethink this whole thing. About the QR video.
It was mentioned on the news. But the video itself wasn't broadcasted, so I haven't seen it.
Then you don't know about Bats 490.
What is that?
It's a video that's very similar to the QR video.
I've never heard of it.
I actually came here to ask you about it specifically. There's a hidden code in the video, and I've heard it points to this research institute.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Perhaps someone just made it up.
Well, we only have one person's say so that it has anything to do with anything. Like, we don't know. About Jin.
I know of him, but I haven't met him in person. I've only read some articles about him online. He's the CEO of a music distribution company. I'm the director of a genetics research institute. We have nothing in common.
All right. Well, what were you doing around 6 a.m. on the 9th?
Jin's estimated time of death.
I was sleeping in my bed at home. They say seniors are early to rise, but that's not true at all in my case. Perhaps that means I'm still young.
Is there anyone who could back your story?
Don't tell me I'm a suspect.
I'm just doing my job. I've always wanted to say that.
Good for you. Your dream came true.
It's good to have dreams that are likely to come true. You don't want to aim too high, because then you're probably going to fail and die a death of regrets, regretting that you never reached those lofty heights you dreamt of. If your dream is something like, I could really go for a good, like, ham sandwich, that's attainable. That's something you could just do right now.
I live alone now. Unfortunately, there's no one with me at home.
Chikara got divorced 6 years ago. As for children, he has one daughter. She's 32 years old. His daughter and ex-wife are currently living in Italy.
In other words, there's no one who can corroborate Chikara's alibi.
That's right. Ryuki, don't you think something is off about Chikara?
His proportions are kind of strange, yes.
You think so?
You really are dense. You're dense enough to be the target audience for mobile game ads.
Oh, sick burn, Tama. Do you think when Ryuki sees one of those ads, he tries to play the game himself? It's like, no, I need to, like, get this pipe and, like, move it to the water so the water can, like, put out the fire without, like, the pipe going into the slime. And, oh, I almost got it that time. But he's not actually doing anything. He's not actually doing anything. Oh, Thermo.
Huh.
His temperature is abnormally high. Isn't it?
Maybe he has the flu.
Don't make me pluck out your eyebrows from the inside.
Ow. Why would you even think of that, Tama?
Do you think he's upset about something?
Probably. Ryuki, let's find out if he's hiding something.
Wink sync.
Yeah, this was... Mizuki mentioned this earlier, but she wasn't able to do it at the time.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Simplified version of syncing. Analyze the brain waves of the sync subject and temporarily look into their dream. Okay, so there is a sync light version that does not require the chair. I like how this game still does not even bring up the ethical dilemma of doing this to people. Like, it's fine. It's fine. If I wanted to care about ethics, I wouldn't have joined Abyss.
This guy.
Yeah, who else did we expect to see in there?
Wink sync is a simplified version of syncing, where you're still taking a look inside their dreams.
The dreams are made from memories, so there shouldn't be anything in there that he doesn't know about.
You're saying...
Chikara knows about Bats 490.
He was watching it on his Munkit laptop.
He was lying to us earlier. Mr. Chikara, can you accompany me to the station?
You're gonna sink him for real this time.
What? Why?
Because I telepathically looked in your head and saw that you were lying, sir.
I'd like to speak to you in more detail. You do have the right to decline, of course.
But that would mean you have something to hide. Don't you? And you wouldn't want that.
Very well. I'll go with you.
Okay, we drugged him and shoved him in the chair. We never actually see that part, do we? He's just in the chair, unconscious already. Yep, he's in that chair all right. About Chikara.
I gave Chikara the usual medicine to put him to sleep.
The usual medicine. Yeah, the usual procedure.
Are you sure that's okay?
Oh, we can't feel morally ambiguous about it now, Ryuki.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there are legality issues.
Pshaw.
Oh, don't worry about that.
We don't need to worry.
The higher-ups will take care of it for me.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Any progress on the investigation?
There hasn't been any progress yet. The people over at HQ are totally incompetent. They must have had stuff with fermented beans or something.
To be fair, it is a very strange mystery. Where is Mr. Date?
Who knows? He went off somewhere right after you left.
He's probably playing the nipple guessing game at some cabaret club in Nakamaguro right about now.
The nipple guessing game? How does that game work, Pewter?
He's on vacation, so I'm sure he's taking a load off while he can.
I'm sure many loads will be taking off when Date's on vacation.
No, he's taking a load off, all right.
That Tama made the same joke. Damn it. Pewter, why are you here?
Why do you ask? I'm the engineer of Abyss. Of course I'm always here.
Yeah, but I've been wondering about something. In November of last year...
You were dishonorably discharged for reasons related to the new Cyclops serial killings, weren't you? You leaked internal police information, not to mention you aided a criminal in his escape.
I made some arrangements behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Pewter is a crucial part of Abyss. I couldn't let them lock him up.
You can do that?
Normally, no. But in this case...
Boss has dirt on members of the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of the government.
I am truly grateful to you, boss.
No need to thank me. You just need to be a good little workhorse.
Blackmail makes the world go round.
Oh, Oh, and it'd be great if you could introduce me to some good-looking studs while you're at it.
I know about a dozen.
I'm counting on you.
This is kind of scary.
I mean, don't worry, we're on their side, Ryuki. We just don't want to cross them.
We'll get used to it.
About Chikara.
I got Tama's report. The QR video seems to be the key to solving this case. She believes Chikara is linked to the Bats 490 video, which has a striking similarity.
He's extremely suspicious. He must be the culprit.
He must be. Absolutely. We got him.
I think it's a bit early for that conclusion.
Yeah, it's like 20 hours too early.
But he said he didn't know about the video, right? If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
Ergo, he's the murderer.
I still think that's a bit unreasonable.
It all fits together.
In any case, shall we get started? Ryuki, you know what to do. Sync with him.
Ryuki, this isn't your first time syncing. You've delved into Somnia many times in the past 6 months. So I'm sure you know without me telling you, but...
I can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. It's alright, I know.
Okay then, let's begin.
What is this place?
It looks like something made by an older generation of CG technology.
Back when it was still hyped up as groundbreaking, huh? Hey, did you see someone just now?
Looks suspicious.
Why don't we ask that person there about it?
Who?
You must have a lot of questions, like, what happened to your other half?
Not really.
Must be hard to walk. Bench pressing must be tough too.
You really want me to ask about that stuff?
Yeah, do it.
But hey, isn't benching kinda hard?
Hey, why are you talking to a statue?
Damn it, Ryuki. Stop wasting my time. We can only be in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Oh.
Damn it, damn it. This is getting out of hand.
That's Chikara. Tama, follow him.
On this side, my genius left brain harnessing my processing power. On this side, my brilliant right brain within which my creativity is boundless. The very layout of this facility itself, mimicking my brain, will serve as inspiration for my masterpiece.
What's going on here?
I need to be careful. I can't get too close.
Now, this. Bionic Body's Accidental Biology. The Bionic Body Creation Program.
Bio what?
BBAB.
The logical center of the left brain and the creative center of the right. By combining them, I can create a superhuman. Whew, wouldn't want that getting out. I hope I never see you again. Goodbye.
No, he ran off.
So much science is taking place right now.
Chikara in this dream world is just as bonkers as he is in real life.
Looks like he doesn't want anyone in this room.
Yeah, you can tell by the conscious antibody in front of the door.
Conscious antibody?
They're an embodiment of a sync subject's caution. When you try to access information that the sync E is trying to hide, it overstimulates the synapse. That makes the body emit a ton of norepinephrine, which creates a conscious antibody within the Somnium.
Well, what does this conscious antibody do?
You see how it says instant death on his crotch there?
Ah, thank you for the translation.
If I touch him, a massive delay spike will occur in the sync information transfer system.
Which means...
Touch him and our available time in Somnium drops like crazy.
Got it. But how do we get into the room without getting past our do not touch power stance man friend here?
Well, we just need to get rid of the conscious antibody somehow.
What if we use that device that Chikara was using to move instant death power stance man?
I'm sorry, instant death power stance man?
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty appropriate name for him.
Anyway, let's check the device first. Looks like the power is out.
Let's start by activating the device.
Yeah, let's go.
Somnium scan, activate!
All right, uncover his secret. There's no doubt he's hide something. I need to expose him. And of course, Chikara is looking a lot more suspicious now that we see these half bodies in his head.
The lock on that door is open. Past that is a stone statue with no power.
Power? On a stone statue?
This is Chikara's Somnium. You don't have to think about the logic. Anyway, that door. Let's head past it to the stone statue.
Use the join the and create a Hold on. Where do I hide my important books? In a bookshelf, in a locked drawer, in the toilet tank, or under the bed. Well, I don't store anything under the bed, and I don't store anything in the toilet tank. I understand what you're getting at here with a locked drawer, but honestly, any books that I have are kind of just electronic at this point, and you don't really need to hide them. It's just, on a device. I do have like a little bookshelf. I'll say that I have a bookshelf. Can't put it there. My room. No, hide it in plain sight. Hide it. He won't look. He won't think to look on the bookshelf for your porn book. It'll never occur to him. Okay. Let's look at the map. Here's Tama. Points of interest. And one glowy. Well, she said we should just go directly to this. Why don't we do that?
This door is open.
Is this even a door? It's so thin.
That's just how it is in this world. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Oh, it moves sideways.
How high tech?
We're here.
That's the stone statue without power. Let's get closer and check it.
Use the machine in the center, join the two stone statues, and create a transcendental superhuman.
Off and on. Is this the switch for the statue?
How do we turn this on?
Why don't you feel around that area?
Yes, that area.
What area?
That one.
Whatever feels right, Tama.
Go where your hands take you. Yeah, the switch was there.
The robot arm control PC has been activated.
We made progress. All right, mental lock 1 already. All right, activate right front temporal lobe statue.
It's on. You're amazing, Tama.
It says not available. Stone statue activated. Wait, so is it on or off?
Maybe you need to flip the switches for all the statues.
Right. According to the Somnium scan, there are multiple statues. But let's head back to the device first.
How did you know there was a switch there?
Well, you just have to guess.
How did you know?
You just have to feel around. Use your intuition.
Go back to the device.
Oh, wait. Can't we go to the other small room from this room?
How would you do that? It's too high. I can't jump that.
Human, your powers you can aim to if you wanted to.
All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
Is that really the best you could do?
A normal jump won't suffice.
We need to think of a way to go up.
Maybe we can do something with the device in the center.
I'm sure she could do better than that.
We can go through here. Let's go.
Well, let's head to the computer.
BBAB activating. In this experiment, you can combine two different brains with different functions to create a new human life form.
Neat.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
We just need to choose the left and right brain and combine them like Chikara did.
What can we choose from?
Left, Maasai warrior, fisherman, and A. Right side was astronaut and archaeologist. We can combine different brain functions of the left and right brains and create a new human with characteristics from both.
It seemed like Chikara used that to gain some kind of power earlier. So creating a new human means gaining some kind of superhuman ability.
And you select that power on this?
Oh, I remember seeing another room next to the small room we were in earlier.
Yeah, it was too high, so I couldn't reach.
Maybe we have to give you a power that'll help you get up there.
Worth a shot.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
The room was high and far. By combining two brain functions that'll allow us to move that distance.
What do you choose, Ryuki?
I'm tempted to choose NA. Like, would that just be not making a choice, or would there actually be something from NA? It's probably the wrong choice. But I feel like I want to choose NA. If for no other reason. To see what it is. NA.
Please select right brain function.
Well, we're traveling long distances, so it sounds like it would be astronaut, at least for the right.
NA.
No left brain for us.
Right. Astronaut selected. Starting experiment.
Who needs a left brain?
What's going on?
Error.
Just like I expected. It's an error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
I wonder what it's for.
So NA not working. What purpose could NA have?
Please select left brain function.
The room was high and
What do you...
So, traveling a long distance, let's go with warrior.
Please select
And let's try astronaut again.
left. Maasai warrior. Right. Astronaut selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful. a Maasai warrior's leg strength, and the atmosphere-piercing power of an astronaut to gain superhuman leg
I
strength.
believe that is how it works, yes. That is entirely true.
Tama, you okay?
I have goosebumps.
It said you gained superhuman leg strength.
Maybe we can get to that other room using that power.
That might be it. Let's give it a shot.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
I see no issues with this.
This door isn't locked.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
Wow!
The experiment worked! Happy Chikara. Chikara Horadori has done it again! Oh, the epi-genetic ecstasy!
What are we even watching right now?
Oh.
By stimulating the DNA correlating to high leg strength through imagination, it caused a slight transformation in the base sequence. This small change has allowed for surpassing the limit of telomeres. We can do anything in this simulation world. There are no limits. What a wonderful world.
I guess things worked out.
So every time we do something right, we have to watch this creepy old dude ascend into the sky?
You want to join?
Hell no.
Made a little bit of progress. Not all the way.
A stone statue without power.
Activate it.
This stone statue is a racer.
If they mean an autosport driver, those guys are incredibly skilled. They have to make split-second decisions.
That skill might be beneficial in other areas than driving, too.
Not to mention, there is a car right there.
I see. Using the driving skill.
But look, that says trap. Driving skill alone might not be enough.
Maybe we can combine it with a brain function that's good at avoiding traps.
I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Anyway, let's head back to the central room.
The car driving skills of a driver and super reaction by the person trapped by sixth no. Seventh sense. Those who traverse experience it. Man, the sixth sense is not enough. We have to go beyond into the seventh sense.
I wonder if we can go to the central room.
Let's go find out.
Can we possibly exceed those limits?
We're here.
Looks like we can open it from this side now.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
The car from earlier. And what to do about the trap?
What do you think fits best?
Okay, so racer has been added.
Please select right brain function.
Well, it says archaeologist, and I guess if we're going by the definition of archaeologist as someone who has to raid tombs and avoid the ancient traps, which is absolutely genuine, that's how it works.
Left. Racer. Right. Archaeologist selected.
That's what archaeologists do.
Starting experiment. Experiment successful. Combined, a racer's driving skill and an archaeologist's knack for dodging traps. To gain movie protagonist superhuman driving skills.
Guess it's time for love, Dr. Jones.
That should help us dodge any traps.
That's so antiquated. Nowadays, sports cars go up against nuclear submarines.
Oh well, this is Chikara's preference. Now let's go back to the room with the car.
Think we can get there from the passage we came from?
Yeah, it should lead you there directly.
4 minutes now.
We can go through here. Let's go.
All right, get in.
I'll avoid any traps with elegance and grace.
What? Whoa!
That's the trap? I could have done this on my own.
Well, maybe we should have tried without getting the new skills. Look at all those traps we avoided.
The experiment worked! Happy Chikara. Chikara Horadori has done it again! The Epi-genetic Ecstasy. The corpus callosum is here represented by a treacherous ancient rune. A theory that links this complex and bizarre passage is now complete. But this should be theoretically impossible. No, there is no impossible in this world. No, this is not good. Not good indeed.
Ew!
Why don't you think of it as some kind of reward cutscene?
The fact that I have to force myself to think that already makes it not a reward.
Ever closer. Ever closer.
Let's turn it on.
Got it.
Feel around down there. You know the drill. All right, we need to activate their stone statue. You know, their statue.
Statue is a gambler.
I guess that means they have guts.
So this gambler is known for winning bets when the chips are down.
That must mean they can win the big ones without flinching.
Now let's head back to the central room.
Don't look for it. You can get along. It can be on here by any person. The only thing I see here is that car, aside from the door. Don't see another exit.
We can go through here. Let's go. Go.
It's me, Chikara.
What the hell?
This is no good. No good. No good at all. Yes. Now, let's test this. Chikara's right brain, free selection.
What's happening?
The room flew away.
Chikara Horadori has done it again. Epi-genetic ecstasy. This right brain reselection is a function that blows away my past. The past I don't want anyone to see. My right brain can be shuffled back into the deck. Goodbye, forbidden memory.
What are we gonna do?
Oh no, we have to unearth the memories.
When we drove through the passageway, Chikara said, theoretically impossible and not good. So maybe we did something he wasn't expecting. If we use the device to combine two different brain functions, we might be able to find a way.
If we could prevent Chikara from using his right brain reselection thing, we might be able to make it to the room.
He said something about a memory he doesn't want to be seen.
Yeah, but how will we stop Chikara?
There was something hidden in the room we were in earlier. If only we could pull it back somehow.
We need a big idea here.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
Well, maybe if we had a fishing rod and a big hook and the proper bait.
Please select right brain function.
And not sure what gambler has to do with it, and also being a gambler.
Right. Gambler selected. Starting experiment.
Putting all our chips in. On the biggest of casts.
Experiment successful. Combined, a tuna fisherman's pulling skill and a gambler's ability to make the right choice. To obtain superhuman luck.
Luck? Is this gonna do anything?
Well, try it. Let's fish back the room that flew away.
Well, I mean, all luck is the ability to choose the right probability of all the probabilities out there. To find the one that you need.
I think I got something.
That must be it. Reel it in.
The experiment worked. Chikara Horadori has done it again. Epi-genetic ecstasy. Good. The memory I want to leave behind has already been shuffled. This memory's no good either. I thought I deleted it. No. If you succeed with the Eternal Youth experiment, my memory will be discovered. Goodbye! Goodbye! Goodbye!
Chikara's memory was replaced with something else.
But it got replaced with another memory he didn't want seen. It might be worth looking into.
Chikara said that if the Eternal Youth experiment is successful, his memory will be discovered.
So if we complete the research on that device...
we might be able to defeat Instant Death Power Stance Man over there and get into the room he's guarding.
That stone statue is a little different.
Yeah, there's something strange about that one.
Yeah, you're right. Let's...
Hold on. Sorry, Tama. Very important business. How long should whiskey be aged? Well, I mean, obviously, you shouldn't drink at all. Very good. Saves you from seeing your locker covered in your own pee. That's right. You don't drink the whiskey. That means you won't have to publicly urinate.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
Important lesson to learn.
That stone statue has...
Chikara's face hastily slapped on.
Chikara said that using Purge, he can create an ageless and undying body.
But if we use the stone statue...
Turn it on.
Oh no.
What's the problem?
Seeing this face... are you sure about turning it on?
It's a sacrifice you'll have to make, Tama.
We've invested too much already. There's no other way.
Fine, okay.
Activated their stone statue. We need to uncover Chikara's secret.
Oh, you didn't want to touch the crotch because of Chikara's face, huh?
Oh, that's what the problem was. I see. My theory is almost complete. The creator of man who is... Yes, indeed. Well, there we are. There's the secret. So he's still active.
It would be nice to create eternal youth and life.
And something that will let us get rid of instant death power stance man over there.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
Well, we already have... Well, NA didn't do anything.
Please select right brain function.
NA has to do something, right? Do we want to be a shaman? Do we want to be a debugger? Or do we want to be Chikara himself?
Left. NA.
Only his right brain.
Right. Chikara selected. Starting experiment. Error.
It's an error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
It's
I
true.
wonder what it's for.
What could it be for? Well... Is there anything else we should explore before trying again?
These people look for bugs during software development. They are also called QA, or testers. They have the skill to find critical bugs as well as minor mistakes. Some people call them organic machines for how good their review skills are.
Aren't they the people who walk into walls over and over to break the game and all that?
They do need a hell of a lot of perseverance. I'm an AI, and even I respect them.
Maybe we can clip our way past the man.
If there was something off, they might be able to find it.
Everything about this place is off.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
The person who's most obsessed with eternal youth and life is...
Another function that'll allow us to deal with instant death power stance man.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
It does give me an error if I choose NA so far. But would warrior, fisherman, or racer help us with power stance man? NA is the only one that hasn't been used yet.
Please select right brain function.
So it sounds like Tama is hinting that Chikara, but debugger, if debugger worked, maybe we could hack our way past the man.
Left. NA. Right. Debugger selected. Starting experiment. Error.
Nah, that's still an error.
It's an error.
It is an error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
I wonder what it's for.
Must be for something. That's warrior statue over there. That's fisherman. That's Chikara. And that is debugger. All right, well...
The person...
Another
begin...
Let's see. Let's try warrior. And debugger.
Right. Starting experiment.
The most fierce QA tester you have ever seen.
successful. Combined, a Maasai warrior's battle skill and a debugger's reviewing skill to create a warrior who never forgets where they left their weapon.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's something that could help us, though. By the way, what is behind this computer?
Current ability is left, Maasai warrior, right, debugger.
All right, so that just tells us what we've got equipped. Of course, the issue is, if I walk up to him and touch him, and we don't have whatever it is that we're supposed to do, then, I mean, he'll take off a lot of time. And there still is no icon on him. Probably going up to him is not really... It's probably not what we should be doing. Unless it's exactly what we should be doing. There's that possibility. We don't have much time. So we're not gonna have time to, like, redo the try again if it fails. And maybe we should, at the very least, just see what happens if we do touch him. Because the room that we're trying to go to is the room behind him. And I assume whatever the proper skill is, we're going to have to go up to him to get him out of the way. Unless we can just sort of, like, clip around him. Which does not seem that we can do. Anything else we can inspect here?
The highest authority on DNA engineering. The greatest and most genius scientist ever, of all time. It is said he can control the rules of reality itself, and is looked up to as the Father of God.
Wait, who says this about him?
Wow. Really?
Does he say it about himself?
Hell no! No one looks up to this guy.
Ah, she was making it up.
Ugh, disgusting.
My theory is almost complete. The creator of a man who transcends death is...
You have a minute left.
Can we get any more information by re-inspecting the statues?
These people look for they have the skill. Some people
aren't they?
They do need
We did read that already. Yep. Did it again.
They aren't.
If they're
everything.
Well, we have so little time that I guess we only have time to try this and see what happens.
Ryuki, you're out of time.
Yeah, okay. It was just just walking into him did that. I felt like we didn't have whatever it was we needed, but I'm unclear about what that is.
Oh.
Okay, so it was from the point where we turned this on. The creator of a man who transcends death is me. Well, Tama did indicate that maybe Chikara was the choice, but if that's true, what job do we pair him up with?
It would be nice to create...
And something that will let us...
Beginning it.
I mean, I already tried NA with Chikara, so that doesn't work. We could try Warrior with Chikara.
Left, Maasai warrior. Right, Chikara selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful. Combined, a Maasai warrior's battle skill and Chikara's genetic engineering knowledge.
What do we get?
To create an undying and unaging warrior.
Okay.
Funny that the machine is on a first-name basis with Chikara.
Now we can finally beat up instant death power stance man.
Oh, I guess that's all it is.
Right. Let's go.
Does NA really not do anything? It's seeming that NA doesn't do anything.
Go, Tama.
Let's go!
Now! He did it!
Yeah, that certainly worked.
The experiment worked. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Why should humans die? What a waste it is to perish. The research results are splendid. But now is not the time. Not now. Not now.
If Chikara gets in our way again, no amount of time is enough time. Let's go.
Oh. And what is this statue?
This stone statue is Chikara's memory that he doesn't want to be seen.
Turn it on.
A 9 stone statue.
9. 9 in Roman numerals.
What is the significance of 9?
Maybe he has 9 mistresses.
Or maybe he's being sued by 9 people.
This stone statue. Maybe we use a brain function again.
Should we go back to the central device?
Let's do it.
So we are not done with brain functions.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
We get another inspection.
9 right. There's nothing else.
9? Right?
9 in Roman numerals, yes, but what does right refer to?
If there's a right, do you think there's a left?
Is this really a 9?
Maybe 9th in the batting order. Or the right fielder.
The 9th tarot card is the Hermit. They hold a lamp in their right hand.
I don't think we're on the right track.
Yeah. We can go through here. Let's go. Did you decide what 2 brain functions you will combine?
Yeah. This should do it.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
Well, it was only talking about, it said right. Didn't say anything about left. What if we had no left?
Please select right brain function.
That right thing has to do something. The NA. It has to be. Okay, here we go.
Left. NA. Right. 9 selected. Starting experiment.
This again? What? Why?
Experiment successful.
It can't be.
Nyzet laws.
NA and 9.
Nice.
Is it gonna be that Iris was actually right with that whole stupid thing? That whole thing on that timeline will turn out to be right.
That's 490.
We found the link. We didn't even know we were looking for a link between Nyz and Bats 490, but we found it. Mental lock. Unlocked. Chikara was trying to hide his knowledge of Nyzet loss. I gained eyeballs. Iris will be so pumped to find out that she was right after all. Where are we going? We're going to... Okay, there's a company called Nyz. All right, there's just like a company called that, I guess.
Welcome,
says Tokiko of Nyz. Okay, I guess we're just not surprised that there's just a company called this, and we're going there. And we're greeted by a woman wearing white and purple who we absolutely have not seen before. We have not seen her in Chikara's Somnium wearing a helmet. This is a new character entirely. With that, we will probably take a little break as we try to digest the meat of knowledge that we have consumed. What happened? We we met the kid who decoded the video, said somehow that the code in the video directed you to that Genetics Institute. We met the head of the Genetics Institute. We learned that he was experimenting with attempting to rewrite DNA to stop aging from happening so immortality can be achieved. We then completely ethically and morally invaded his mind because we felt that he was lying to us about something, and discovered in there that he was conducting experiments involving two halves of bodies, specifically two halves of brains from different people. Maybe if you take the left brain from one person and the right brain from another person and combine them, you can create a superhuman, is what he was thinking. And I guess we're going to... you'd think we want to talk to him a little bit before going anywhere else. We'd want to talk to him about, has he been kidnapping people and taking their brains and mixing and matching? Has he been doing that? Because it kind of looked like from his Somnium, it kind of looked like that maybe he was doing that. But for some reason, we're not talking about that. Rather, we drove away instantly to go to the company called Nyz because we saw it in the Somnium. We combined NA with IX to create Nyzet loss, and off we go. I feel that the conclusion I would have come to from that Somnium was very different. The conclusion would be, this man is probably kidnapping people, taking their brains out, and mixing them around. And that's probably worth investigating. But we're going off to here now to talk to Tokiko at the Nyz Corporation, who might be a secret society who runs the world if Iris was correct in the first game, and that would be hilarious if it turned out that she was right the whole time. We're going to take a little break as we digest this, and we will return to AI, the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative.